after this is done, I might well go back to the brownies because that's already awkward.
Right, hello everyone, and welcome to Brands Hatch Circuit for another season of Dad's Go Sim Racing. We begin round one at Brands Hatch after we've all had an amazing meetup in the summer at the Circuit of Brands Hatch. I know that you are all enthralled by what I'm saying here today. We'll be starting today with a parade of the teams. We're looking forward to another exciting season of these drivers. We've had a bit of a mix-up. Drivers have moved classes. We'll go through that later when we get a bit of time. But as the drivers' parade is about to begin, this is what we're going to go for. I'm here by myself today, unfortunately, as my co-commentator is at Laguna, Seca. We told him it was Brands Hatch, but he seems to have got his wires crossed and has ended up in America when he should really be here. So we'll all pour one out for Christian and hope he finds his way home safely soon. We should be starting very shortly with the independent drivers. In fact, our first one is rolling out now. In his Apple-themed livery. And I'll quickly just grab who that is.
Yeah,
So, first we have Mariano in the Apple Mario coloured Bentley Continental. Next on our list, as he makes his way round the circuit, number 59. Powdy Mull in the Sporting ABU McLaren. A lovely green livery there. Next down on into the circuit comes Sean Cardus in his spectacular livery there on his McLaren.
so much mess.
And it looks like we've had one of our drivers has driven off already. It's David Lolek spinning around of Lolek Racing. Spinning around in his Ferrari.
Yeah,
We expect nothing less after, his BMW antics of the previous season.
I forgot about that.
Who's next? Next is number 20. Number 20 is not on my list immediately. Oh, it's Pavel Jozvik. Unlucky Solo Motorsports in his black and yellow Lamborghini. Next down, here comes number 190. It's Cormac Quinn in the Ferrari. A little unusual in his classic green colours. Green and blue. Lovely looking car. We catch up with Rich Gasson. We all know his typical style in the Ferrari. Driving his Rich Gasson, very distinctive livery with the red RG on the door. And finally, coming in our independent drivers for today, at the very least, is number 421, which is Rob Larby. Let's see if it comes on the screen in the Lamborghini. Looks like our independent drivers are very much leaning on the Italian cars this season. You see, they've all lined up on the finish line. These are our independent drivers for this season. If I just quickly steal the camera, whoa, as we go spinning around. These are our independent drivers. Now next is the teams. And I've got to desperately try and get this right. Start with these two beautiful coloured golf-themed McLarens, whose drivers I will find out very shortly. It's number 5. Looks like it's the Team Bad Pig, which is Thomas Lovrek. And if I can just get the list up quickly. Thomas Lovrek and John Collins of Team Bad Piggies. Next should be Cracking Pair of Edward Wilkins and Lee Hems, who we saw did quite well in the previous season, I thought. See if we can get a better shot of their cars. They make their way round. Now, next should be Dad Speed Racing, which is Dagan Errol. And D2V, the famous D2V. Oh, it looks like they were... I missed out, actually. Oh, no, I didn't miss out. They were the beautiful Golf McLarens. Don Daz Racing should be next on our list, which is Darren Menzies and Don Speak English. Both veterans. And we see here, Darren Menzies is gone and parked up. Must be waiting. Right, I'm just going to place myself on the final straight as I can try and pick these drivers out as they come round.
Yep. I'm already in mine.
So we've got the Bad Piggies in the front with their Angry Birds themed liveries. Next is Cracking Pair.
Especially when you're on holiday, like, what are you doing?
Then we've got, I believe it's no, it must be Dad Speed Racing, then Don Daz, which is our Darren Menzies and Don Speak English. Next down on the list, looks like we've got two Ferraris, which looks to me... Oh, no, they're the Ferraris are Don Daz. It looks like we've had a bit of a mix-up in the order. We've got Bruce Oos.
Yeah.
And number 32, which is...
Exactly.
Annoyingly not on the driver's list, given racing numbers. I should know... Oh, I believe it's Thomas Pichon. No. Oh... Guys, why have you mucked up the orders? Made this much harder. Yeah, it is Thomas Pichon. So Don Daz next. Then it's number 111 of Marek Dvorak, who seems to have lost his teammate Matt Gale. I don't know where he's gone. And this looks like the Porsche of no encouragement, which should be Michael Stevens. No. Correction. Gabriel Houck and Jacob Hale. It doesn't look like it is. I suspect that's someone else.
I wasn't listening.
Well, I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen, it's gone a bit to crap, so I'm just going to take us through the cars. We can admire them. I'm sure we'll catch up with who they are later, although I suspect I know who this is. This is Javier Farre, driving the underground Audi. And looks like the race is about to start. Wayne Bennett and Andy Bentley, thank you for putting your names on the cars, guys. That makes things much easier. We've got some real effort put into the liveries this year, really do. Puka Pies, and where's the Greg's car? Where is the Greg's car? Teammates are missing. That's Andy Hillier and Ryan Harper.
Gotcha.
Beautiful liveries this year. Absolutely stunning. Just look at these. The effort these guys put into their liveries is just completely outstanding. And this is
After every time I do that, I always forget what the button is.
Hitman
I don't know why.
and Mick Tartan, who we haven't seen for quite some time.
Yeah, my brain just nah.
I wish them the best of luck.
God damn it! I'm gonna show you. It's just habit to just instantly like hit that one.
So we've got, those are our teams, and we've got a little bit of a change this year. We have live stewarding. So what we're going to do is I'm going to now abduct our live steward from wherever he's hiding. Nobody tell him this is about to happen. Let's see, where is he? Where is he? There he is. Let's play abduct the steward.
That's not even my problem.
Paul! No, sorry, Phil. Hello, are you with me? I'm good, thanks. Welcome to the commentary box. Welcome to live commentary. I've decided I need someone to talk to. I can't do all the talking.
Ah, there we go. All is over the world.
Yes, it was quite the challenge, I'm going to be honest. I don't know who decided to reorder themselves, but it was really not helpful. I'm loving how everyone's moving up to the front to try and get in shot. Hold on, I'm just going to slightly ruin their day. Oh no, they're running away! I'm just going to put my stream on as well so you can see what I'm doing.
Out of the way.
Looks... Yeah. So, it looks like we've had our first incident, Phil. We've already seen a collision between two drivers, and it's not even the practice or the quali session yet. Oh, that's no good. I'm gonna have to... Let's see. Okay, they should be able to hear you now.
Test that. Can the guys in chat hear me now?
Well, should we go through all of that again? Welcome, Phil. Welcome to the commentary box. I've decided to abduct you because I can't stand talking to myself for an hour and a half.
Thank you very much for inviting me. Getting a weird sense of deja vu, but very, very happy to be here.
Great. Well, you know, first race troubles as usual. I promise I wasn't just talking to myself. That's going to look really weird. I've already mentioned, of course, that my usual co-commentator is currently at Laguna Seca. We told him it was Brands Hatch, but he insisted on flying to America.
He took a bad wrong turn there, and I can't offer Kiki's brilliant insights, good looks, or humour, but at least I'm in the right place.
Well, I mean, you can choose 3 of those, any 3. Yeah, so we'll have to see how this turns out. I was just saying on the stream, I'm really impressed with the liveries this year. Like the everyone seems to have really gone all out.
They are fantastic, aren't they? I was scrolling through a fair few of them. We've got weirdly creative people.
Yeah, they must really care about their cars in this race. Now, I have to say, it's very strange for me, and I don't know about you, considering that we've been to this track now and seen GT3s racing on it, and I'm standing here and I'm going, everything's strangely low res.
Yes, it doesn't. doesn't quite feel right, does it? It's like
Yeah.
that uncanny valley thing now.
And also, you get this weird experience where if you go and sit in the grandstand, everyone stares at you.
Yes, it looks a bit weird. There aren't any oversized umbrellas of people blocking other people's views in these grandstands, though, which is,
Yeah,
something
but
ACC's got going for it.
I think I might have found Gabe Halker.
Luckily, they're only one person each, so it's all good.
Oh, he's not wearing a Ferrari shirt, so yeah. Yeah, no, it's horrifically unrealistic, isn't it? There is no umbrellas blocking your view.
No. That does look a bit like Gabe there in the blue shirt. Hang on.
It does a bit. Oh,
race is about to start.
oh. Okay, so I'm going to go to Helicam now. See if I can get a good shot of the race starting. Hopefully we won't have any too many incidents.
Fingers crossed, because I am supposed to be live stewarding tonight, and I get panicked easily. So if there's too much going on, I'll be in a bit of trouble.
Well, hopefully there won't be too much argy-bargy. They've all seen now, or at least most of them seen now, how you actually handle a incident in turn 1 at Brands Hatch. There's no excuses, guys. If you spin out at the bottom of the hill, if you don't hold your brakes, we've all got a video of it done for real.
You'll be able to convert 3 of your cars into.
And we're off. It's a green light. And it looks like Rich Gasson's already pulled ahead. Oh, beautiful racing here as we come down the hill and up the hill again. Into the hairpin. Favourite spot on the track, personally. Because you just get surrounded by engine noise. Looks like we've had a few position changes already.
More money.
In fact, there's been quite a few changes. But the biggest one is actually Darren Menzies who took the lead there. I am sorry. It was Ryan Harper who lost in the Greg's Mobile.
What did we get in the... What did you upgrade?
Darren Menzies is already off on a tear. Cormac Quinn pulls ahead of Ryan.
Do you want another one of those? Or
Roman Fowler, not Ryan Fowler.
Table patience decrease.
As they all come through, I'm going to change cam. See if we can get anything good. It's the only thing about Brands, unfortunately, is that a lot of very close angles.
No, it's difficult, isn't it? There's been I'm getting a few contact reports coming in, but I'm only seeing a little bit of lovely rubbing at the moment rather than outright murder, which is a good thing.
Ollie Morris is in the pits for some reason. See if we can go back. It's 1 minute back. I don't think we need to do 1 minute. 30th minute back, 15 seconds. Let's see what happened. I was looking at the wrong person apparently, so we're just going to watch Andy Hillier do something. Oh well. Oh, yellow flag for Don Speak English. He spins out. Can't park there, mate. It's all been fairly tight racing so far. It's Alexander Golkavis takes a bit of the grass. We've got 1 hour, 27 minutes remaining, so it's a long race.
Or, just somehow maintain all of your consistency somehow.
Stephen Crowell overtakes Thomas Lovrek for 18th position. And the Vortex Lamborghini. It looks like Thomas Lovrek's going for the pass, as there isn't really a good camera angle for this. Yeah, he backs out. Alright, let's see what's going on in the field. It's all pretty tight racing. Looks like Ryan Harper's caught up with Darren Menzies. Could we see a pass? Well,
Share the one.
if it's
crown.
going to happen, it's not maybe not going to happen straight away.
Shit.
Let's go on board with Ryan Harper as he chases down Darren Menzies. I love watching the drivers go through this track. It is intense, particularly coming up to this corner, whose name I should know. Sheen, he says. Much too late. Alright, let's see what's going on. It looks like Thomas Pichon has been pipped by David Lolek. Let's see if we can catch that. So up they come up through Sheen curve. Oh, up the inside of Sterling's. That's a pass well made.
Oh, I think I'm about to give my first penalty.
First penalty, what's it gonna be, Phil?
For Mr. Mull rear-ending into T1.
Oh dear.
Or do they just eat them as well? Is that why we never get any return customers?
How bad was it?
It was, you outbrake yourself going into that first hairpin and just pump the person in front of you who having been
double vanilla for a second, and I had to force my brain to think it.
So it's quite unusual for us having live stewarding. We're not used to that. Used to it being after the race. And of course, me and Kiki give our opinion, which is totally uninformed.
Right. I had to stare. I genuinely stared.
Really mastered this circuit.
Yeah, it's never gonna. It's
As we have McLaren, Lamborghini, McLaren, Ferrari, BMW, Roman Fralla taking up the end in the not so fast, furious car.
It is what it is.
Is it not about family?
Yeah. No, we're fine.
Isaac Santiago, as I don't know if Rob Larby lost the places or
Shit.
Isaac Santiago and Sean Carter's just took advantage. Let's see if we can find that overtake. Oh, he runs wide onto the grass. That's got to be disappointing for him. Particularly now that we've shown it all to the world. And while that was happening, Dennis McGallagher has overtaken Alexander Goncalves. It looks like Alexander Goncalves isn't finished yet. As he tries to go up the outside through Sterling's, it's just not happening for him. It's all taken off now as Carlos Barros overtakes Andy Hillier, and we missed that too. Let's see what happens here. So Carlos is in the BMW lead in the rear, and Andy Hillier is in the orange McLaren, the Pucker Pie McLaren. Oh, he just gets the run on him down the straight into clearways, and looks like they're both dealing with a bit of rear grip issues. Power of Beamer.
Touch wood, I am currently up to date with the incidents. The pace of crashes has definitely slowed down the last couple of laps, which is very good for me.
Yeah, it is definitely very good. Right. I'm getting requests to see the live leaderboard, which would definitely be worthwhile, wouldn't it?
Oh, there is, I get it.
Let's see, leaderboard. Oh, that's too big.
Shit.
HUD leaderboard.
No, right?
Map time, second map. Scale left.
Just while finding that, I can say that Menzies in the lead, but there has just been contacts.
No, don't fuck
Something
it.
went wrong there. And Ryan Harper's back in the lead.
I will get the live leaderboard when I figure out how to put it on.
Got it.
ACC.
Yeah.
The 5, 6, the top 7 are all pretty
We've got a
close.
queue outside and it's not worth risking it.
Good God, what was that?
Yep.
Right. Well, I figured that out. It's not just watch. Let's watch the leaders, because it looks like Ryan Harper overtook Darren Menzies while I was faffing around. Sorry, Ryan. Completely missed that. It looks like he's taking a comfortable lead.
You're literally just swimming in a sea of melted ice cream. I mean, maybe the customers should stop eating the plates, and then they'd stop dying.
So here's our current leaderboard. I'm just going to show this to you while I figure this out. So leading with Ryan Harper, Darren Menzies second, Rich Gaston third, Cormac Quinn, Roman Fowler, Lee Hems, etc., etc.
Okay.
I'll go back to the broadcasting as I try and figure out a...
No, we can re-roll it.
Nice car, free camera, select TV camera, cycle camera.
Did mixer. Who knows this that is? I mean, yeah, I know. We have the money to do so, don't we? We'll try this. Oh, scrubbing brush might be good if you want to clean up your messes really quick. The last one, yeah. I'm not doing any like mixing. I might take that.
So Harper still in the lead, but Mr. Menzies was a quicker lap by just over a tenth last lap. Oh, it looks like Cormac Quinn has made a move.
All good?
Yeah, can you figure out how to show the lap times on the left-hand side of the display in Spectator? I don't know why they've disappeared.
In your broadcasting control panel, are you using race control?
Ice cream
Yeah.
getting on the floor.
Can you not hit times under HUD?
Yeah, but that just... Oh, that just brings up a big board. I want the small one.
The small one. Then insert. Is that cycles UMFD? Does that work?
Inserts? Oh, insert. There we go. Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want. Thank you.
That is quite possibly the first IT technical thing I've ever solved.
Right, we're back with it. Now we've got live lap times. This is all going very swimmingly. Who needs Christian here? when you've got me. Ah,
Race
Narrative.
one, always smooth.
yeah,
Right.
super
Oh,
smooth. Okay, Thomas, Marek Dvorak's chasing down Lee Hems of Cracking Pair Racing. I can't get over these liveries. It just looks so detailed. How the hell do they do these?
Giving up on the sentence.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, instant involving David Lolek. Instant involving David Lolek.
being a spin, yeah.
I'm going to wash that back. Oh, those cars have looked far too similar. Car 010. Oh. Bit of a tactical rejoining. Well, we pushed a little bit up the inside there. I just missed it. Let's see if we can grab that again.
Yeah, it's a tough one, that.
I might have overshot the replay. I'm going to try... See if we get... Ah, no! Alright, up the inside. Oh, and he spins out and he loses it. Yeah. I'm looking to see what your take is on that, Phil.
Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? So the number 20 comes back on. Lolak is on the inside.
Yeah.
Now, did number 20 come across into him, or was it just an innocent touch at the apex?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to work out.
Well, let me know what your results are and what your judgment is, because I haven't a clue. I'm currently very confusingly watching Michael Stevens back in the Porsche with a different livery. What is this? This isn't just his typical colours. What's going on?
Quite nice, quite fetching, isn't it?
Yeah. It is. I'm just going to cut back a little bit to Wayne Bennett and Thomas Pichon, who are coming into turn one now. Wayne is right up the arse of Thomas. And I come up into the hairpin of Druids. Wayne takes the wider line. Oh, there's beautiful shots. Beautiful shots. Oh, that's actually a good point. I see Ryan Greenaway in the chat, and he did mention that he might be up for some commentary.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
He was coming in late,
Ryan,
wasn't
if you are available, just drop yourself into a voice chat, and I'll drag you in.
Has devolved and yet is somehow still working.
Let's see how we do. It seems to have steadied down a little bit. As it typically does. Now, if I remember correctly, there's no mandatory pit, but
Do you want to upgrade the floor buffer?
might well be one anyway.
Upgrade the floor buffer, then it becomes an automatic floor buffer. You don't have to do anything with it, I think.
Trying to find some battles here. Looking at Mario Mariano of Apple Mario. I honestly, this is a favorite of mine. This car.
Bentley.
More the livery.
Yeah.
Think different, he says.
Yeah, no. I mean,
As he comes
Nice
roaring
retro.
out of into clearways. Oh, car number 17 stopped on the track. Thomas Pichon. No, Thomas Pichon, please tell me you weren't upside down again, sir. What have we missed? What have we missed? Oh, he loses the rear. And he spins out. And he gives the barriers a rather slow tap. I think he might have got away with that. Yeah, I do believe he's gotten away with that, just about.
so fuck off.
Javier Farre in the Audi, TFL Audi. Not having the best of luck this race. And he got overtaken by Carlos Barros.
Good.
And Bruce Oos. Oh, we've had a bit. Someone really fall down the table. Might be some people just going for pits right now. Oh, big series of yellow flags. Big series of yellow flags. And I think I've disconnected from the server.
Something's gone wrong with the server because
Yeah.
I have gone out as well.
It's definitely easier for me just to look
Andy.
instead of listening to
Andy.
what you're attempting to tell me.
You've merged with a tire wall.
Yes.
Andy. Andy, you okay there, mate? Are you a bit tired?
Oh.
You're a bit tired there, Andy.
Oh gosh. So currently,
I mean, that
Rich
works, I
Gasson
guess.
is in a tree.
Yeah.
So is Lee Hems. They've obviously decided to build the tree house together. More
Yeah.
interesting than their current things. Oh,
trying to
Lolic's in a bush.
Well, I'm sure he'll enjoy that.
Yep.
I'm trying to find the other drivers. They've all disappeared off my track. Oh, there's one.
Flying.
Oh, hello. I found Rich Gasson. He's not quite in a tree for me, but he's still in the air.
Has he escaped the tree? Maybe he's fallen out. Oh, Matt Keys has gone to have a picnic with the weirdly fixated spectators.
Right. Do you mind going and finding out if something's going on?
I will. Yes. Let me go into the other
That
chat.
was- Spent 5 seconds attempting to figure out what the fucking colours were. So, 1 strawberry chocolate.
Let's go back and join Andy Bentley. Oh, I think there's another car that was over here somewhere. Oh, hello.
Is that on the table?
That's not meant to be like that. That is broken. I think I'm a bit shocked. Let's see, is there any other cars? There's still some smoke. Hello. That's well. Let's go back to my favorite spot on the whole track for the weekend, which is over here.
I have no doubt that it's going to revert by the end of this.
I'm just waiting for
Heck yeah.
find out what's going on.
Robot buffer.
But in the meantime, everybody, we can do just to have a look around Druids. Oh, hello.
I'm
Hello.
back.
Hello.
Done some research. Not everybody is disconnected, but a good lot of people have. Bruce, who owns the server, has been disconnected himself. So they're just trying to figure out what's going on. I think it's going to need to be red flagged. I don't think there's enough people still there to
Right. Okay.
keep it going as a race.
Put it next to the
I'm currently watching car number 6, which is Roman Fralla, who has levitated
yeah.
over the track a good 30 feet.
I like that even in the server glitch, it's still got the kind of the wheels sort of hanging low on the suspension. So it's
Yeah.
they're very accurate if a car was to be levitating, what you'd sort of expect.
Yeah, I mean, on the flip side, this is not what I'd expect.
My Microwave brownies.
You have bust the suspension. But I don't know how you've done that, because the putty work is in the ground. That's ACC physics.
Now in a position to take ice cream orders.
Right, I think I'm going to recycle, because there's not much point in me just
finding weirdly positioned cars. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just get out of this. Return to garage. Get back in the server. Yeah, there's only 4 people on it at the minute.
Hey.
Well, the good reason for the good news for Matthew Boujou, this French name,
to do something and only be able
Matthew
to save one
is
corner of this very
he's now in the lead.
But hey, at least he's trying.
Don't even recognise 3 of those names.
I know, but like they're racing, so I mean you can't knock them. I mean,
let's just go and commentate on somebody else's race.
Yeah. Oh, Darren Menzies is here.
Yeah.
Somehow he's in 4th. He's dropped from 2nd to 4th. He's still going. It's free practice, I suppose. I don't know if I've joined the wrong server.
No, there's only one up there now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the practice server.
Ah, okay. So we'll just watch the
the
practice
race
server.
servers are down. Yeah.
Just watch Darren Menzies hot lapping as if he needs to do any more.
Ooh.
Oh, I got overtaken by Ryan up. I need to do more laps.
I mean,
I think this is very appropriate now.
Yeah.
Where is it?
I will go and attempt to get the lowdown from the admins. I will return shortly.
I tried blowing it.
No, that's not it.
Oh,
for fuck's sake.
I'm gonna move this one out of the way.
It's more apt. Also,
you keep going.
also this.
Yeah.
Where's the something wrong one gone? Don't tell me they've deleted it.
My replay is going to look amazing.
Nope. This one.
If you came in on
There it
tonight
is.
and everything worked flawlessly, you'd all think something was wrong.
Very aptly put. Very aptly put. So, guys,
especially when we know what we're talking about, which I mean, doesn't.
we can just watch Darren Menzies going around in a circle. I'm sorry it's ended up this way. It was a very good race.
Ice cream.
But Andy Bentley was clearly tired. Matt put that to that.
Please take it. The chef fucked up, and she doesn't want to look like a twat.
Let's just see now if the live server's back up. No. Guess we're going back to the practice server.
Hi, Alex. I am
Hello.
back. So they are currently holding a vote in the main Discord chat of whether to abandon tonight and hold the 90-minute Brands Hatch next week instead, or
Okay.
to turn tonight's race into a 55-minute race and hold it tonight. The vote is
Right.
live. Currently,
Okay.
a narrow lead for having a 55-minute race tonight.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you know, as I say, I'm quite happy to just sit here and chat crap for 55 minutes. That's pretty standard. We'll be right back, guys. We'll see if we can pick up a 55-minute race or if we're going to scrub. I will be right back. Right. We are back. We are going to do a 55-minute race at Brands Hatch. Hopefully things will all go swimmingly this time. Hopefully we can pretend that this is the first time we're doing this race. So, everyone, racing fans and aficionados of good-natured chaos, welcome to an unforgettable spectacle of GT3 racing action. Today, we've gathered some of the finest dad racers at the iconic Brands Hatch, and I can promise you one thing, this stream is going to be unlike any other. Our drivers may not be the slickest or speediest on the track, but they've got something that sets them apart. The uncanny ability to turn mishaps into moments of sheer entertainment. And while everything may seem to be going perfectly according to plan, rest assured, things are bound to take some hilarious, unexpected turns. Now, you might see a driver accidentally spin out in a corner and nonchalantly call it a tactical maneuver. You could witness a driver miss the braking point entirely and sail off into the gravel, only to later claim it was a shortcut they'd been practicing for weeks. And don't be surprised if Dad forgets to shift gears, exclaiming that they were simply testing the aerodynamics of the car. Yes, in this race, which is about to start in 30 seconds, anything can go wrong and will go wrong. And it's up to them to demonstrate their ability to handle that.
Great intro.
Thank you.
See, this is why we had to restart the race.
Yes. We need to get a proper intro in.
Yeah.
So, Darren Menzies starts on pole. I'm going to get the leaderboard up. Everything's going well. Nothing's gone wrong. This is attempt number 1 at this.
Yes.
Let's go. And already Rich Gasson overtakes Darren Menzies. No, I'm joking. Right, well, I'm going to try and do quickly, hopefully. Get this done just quick enough. Let's get to the other end of the straight. Let's watch it from the grounds. No, let's watch it from here. Yes, that'll do.
Nice.
And green light, Glenn Kirk's already got a drive-through.
And that wasn't me.
It wasn't Phil Walker, says the stewards. Oh, we've had a crash.
Something's happened.
Oh dear, several crashes going up the hill as they all come back round through Druids.
Yeah, they got going again, so I don't think that's a red flag.
It looks okay to me, mate.
Yeah, they got going.
Much to Glenn Kirk's chagrin, we're not red flagging the race.
Everybody wants the brownie.
Oh, man.
He very briefly joined Darren Menzies. As he's keeping Rich Gasson back. Ryan Harper has not managed to work his way into second this time. He must be pissed off. Not as pissed off as Darren Menzies going to be if Rich Gasson gets past and Ryan Harper gets past. Bit of argy-bargy. Bit of oh, Darren Menzies gets sent wide. Disaster. Think you're going to have to take a look at that, Phil.
I'm afraid I've fallen into the swamp that is the T1 mess. I think I'm going to blame Michael Stevens.
I mean, that's a quick and easy blame there.
I'm going to have one more look. I actually think I might lay him off. He gets a little bit sandwiched. Oh, he shouldn't have put his car there, though.
So it's all action all the time. Rich Gasson's taken off. Taken off with the lead. Ryan Harper's getting pressured by Cormac Quinn. Under pressure. Oh, Edward Wilkins, yellow flagged. What happened there? Let's go back. We've gone back too far. No, we'll get there eventually.
It's all fairly well streamlined. But I think we should probably stop.
What's going to happen as he comes up
Yeah.
through Surtees? Does he spin it? Does he have a bit of... Oh, there's a bit of contact. Who was that? Everyone's changed livery, so I can't recall them from memory.
Anyway.
As we watch Wayne Bennett go wide from the Penelope pit stop.
Yeah, you too. Good night.
Ryan Harper still in the lead. Oh, sorry. Rich Gasson's in the lead. Ryan Harper in second. Ryan Harper making me hungry for a pasty. Perhaps even a sausage roll. This stream is not sponsored by Greg's, but it might well be very soon if I keep talking about them. Of course, his teammate here, Andy Hillier in Pucker Pies.
And I'm busy talking about sandwiches in the incident reporting section. I think Mr. Stevens was unfairly sandwiched there, so I'm going to let him go. You said there was some more juicy action shortly after that, didn't you?
Yes, involving Darren Menzies. Oh, David Lawler goes very bravely, goes for a dive up the inside of, I think that was Jacob Hale. Yeah, definitely Jacob Hale. I can see the dogs on the rear of the car. Oh, Darren Menzies involved in another shunt. Darren, what's happened? He's not having a good race.
Oh dear.
Oh, he just slid it through Sheen. It's just a complete slide. Too fast. And unfortunately, because the replay time is set to 30 seconds, we're just going to have to watch him suffer as he tries to turn the car around without hitting everybody. Oh. From 1st to 36th, and he had all that practice time as well. He cannot be a happy chappy. Sean Cardis has spun out as well in the same place. No, not quite the same place. What's happened to you, Sean? What's happened? What have you done? Oh, he looks like he spins out coming out of Druids. That's very easy to do. Very easy to do indeed. Alexander Goncalves coming down the back straight into clearways. Beautiful livery. I do appreciate that all the cars now are getting little personalizations as well. So you'll have a team in a livery, and then certain things are specific to the driver.
Yes, it's a nice touch, isn't it? A little flash of colour.
Now, while we've got a brief moment in the action, I just want to quickly go to the rear of Jacob Hale's car because I want to see what these animals are saying. Oh, cheeky. Is that Gabe? Is that Gabe Alka? Or is it meant to be Jake? I don't know. Do you normally break there? That's brilliant. I just realised I haven't shared my screen to you. You can't see what I'm seeing.
Nice.
It's fantastic. Bruce Sousa frites some baguettes. Take a Belgian and a Frenchman and put them in the same team. That's what you get. Oh, it looks like Darren Menzies is working his way back up the field. He's just overtaken Don't Speak English. As the replay camera just screws me over.
Yes, I'm having some problems with the incident reporting at the moment on the contact detection. It's all gone a bit wrong. Let me try a different thing.
Yeah, well, it's quietened down a little bit now.
Yeah,
It's
grateful
nice.
for that.
Oh, I can see David Lolek is coming in side by side with Javier Farre. Doesn't want to join the locomotive. He's working his way up the outside and he's shut the door. And just as Andy Hillier is forced to go wide in order to save the turn. Doing very well. And I can see Mario Mariano in the Boatley. Trying desperately to make that car work. In a sea of rear-engined cars. Yeah, the game, the BOP has definitely changed matters. We're seeing so many Lamborghinis, Audis, and McLarens and Ferraris.
Compared to last season, a lot less Ferraris.
Yes, well, you know, last season the Ferrari really was strong. But we barely ever see a Bentley anymore. I remember when the Bentley was the car to go for.
Yes. Showing your age there, though.
Yeah. Sea of Bentleys. Sea of boats. All sailing down Brands Hatch. Back in my day, we didn't have it. The BMW was complete dog shit. Because it was the M6. You couldn't see over the bonnet.
Good evening.
Hello. You made it in?
Yeah, well, I'm just loading up the game now to join the fun and games. And it has been fun and gameful.
Yes. This is definitely the first race we've run tonight, and we're not going to claim anything else.
Yeah, YouTube knows nothing. Saw nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Exactamente.
It's quite frustrating, actually. If I'd left 15 minutes earlier, I'd be able to race. Although it would have almost certainly been an unmitigated disaster.
Yes. Well, it is what it is, and I'm just glad we've got another race going.
Yeah. We've lost quite a few drivers by the looks of things.
Yeah, well, it's going to naturally happen, isn't it? Although, I'm pretty sure they would have been just fine. But there's definitely been some drivers that have lost out from the restart of the race, such as Darren Menzies, who was in third, maybe even second for a while, and is now 36th.
Oh dear.
Oh, sorry, correction, 34th. He's in car number 36.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get Thomas. I think it might have missed this Thomas Loverick overtaking Thomas Pichon. Oh, no. What's happened? Oh, Thomas Pichon. That's not where you're supposed to drive. I was just saying to Phil earlier, it's really unusual having now been to Brands Hatch and see these kinds of cars driving there.
Yeah.
It's very strange watching them on ACC.
Yeah, with a bit more variety on our track.
Yes.
Compared to what we saw in real life.
Missing an Aston Martin, though. We have no Aston Martin.
That's sad. That's disappointing.
It is sad.
Right. I am in. I can see what the hell's going on.
Real. Let's see what's going. Yeah, not much. Not much is going on really at the minute. I'm pretty sure Phil's still working through a backlog of incidents from the start.
I am. I have let it overwhelm us ever so slightly, but I'm catching up now. The replay timing tags in the software no longer match up. I think possibly because we restarted the race.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm doing some sort of manual scrubbing through. What happened here? 59 and 136.
So we were saying earlier that it's really impressive the level that some of our drivers have taken to really, do their liveries.
Yeah, it's a high level of art going on this year, possibly more so than the practice, but let's not comment on that. I'm a big fan of Bruce and Pichon's livery because they can change the base colour and it will all come through the transparent pattern that they put on top of it.
Oh, that's really clever.
Yeah, which might piss you off as a spotter partway through the season if they decide to change the base colour.
Yeah. Well, as we were doing the tour earlier, everyone got out of order and I realised that half the cars didn't have the drivers' names written on them. Which really didn't help.
Yeah. We put them on ours, but then there's only me there and... only Javier there tonight. I'm not there at all, so...
Yes.
Obviously. But you have to squint to see them as well, because they're quite small.
Well, it's quite easy to spot Javier, to be fair, because he's got the big London Underground sticker on his car.
Yeah.
Which does make it fairly obvious. Yeah, we need to come up with some kind of option, maybe paint the wing mirrors a different colour or something.
Yeah. Right. I've never used ACC race control for broadcasting before, so I'm just having a play around with it now. So I see, unsurprisingly, Mr. Harper is setting the fractions at the moment.
Yes, he is.
123, only 7 thousandths faster than first place Mr. Gasson.
I mean, there's no real surprises here that they're leading.
He has built a healthy little gap of 2 seconds as well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Trying to see where the battles are.
Yes, and I forgot to mention, of course, we're missing our previous season winner, Gabe Hauker.
Yeah.
Who we're all sending our condolences and sorrows to, as he's unfortunately, I think.
Oh, incident. Sorry to interrupt that moment. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Trying to be nice to Gabe, and you're like, fuck it.
Yeah. There was a big pile up. That was, I can't remember the corner, not Sheen, the one after it. It was, yeah. Ooh. 426. Who is 426?
Who is 426?
Who is 426?
Who is 426? That is a good question.
Who is 426?
Actually, no, it wasn't. It was in front of him, something happened. He just got caught up in the aftermath.
Alright, I'll see if I can go back and find that. Oh, I don't know if he got caught up in the aftermath. He went down the inside of your teammate, as it happens, and
yes, yeah.
made
But
contact.
there was an incident beforehand which caused it all.
Well, I don't know. I just saw what I saw.
Oh, well, I think it was an incident before, so Javier got tagged twice. And I think he might have actually been... Was he? No, it wasn't the same team. It wasn't Stevens and Kilby at the same time, was it?
Tag team.
Andy Hillier.
Oh. Do you think he normally breaks there?
Yeah, there's every chance. I don't know what happened. I didn't actually catch the full incident on the replay, so I'll leave that one to Phil.
I have just spent ages deciding whether to give a 5-second penalty to a car from an incident about 15 minutes ago. Went to give them the penalty to find out that they have given up and disconnected. So I'm not getting those 10 minutes back.
Yeah, time well spent.
Oh dear. Well, at least, you know, perhaps you can roll it over to the next race.
Okay, I've now found out how to rewind, but obviously it's long gone, so see if I can find it. Hey. What have I done? Right. I forget that. It's not leave Phil to deal with that one. Let's see.
Thank you very much. Biding my time. I'll get there at some point. How long's the race? 35 minutes left.
Yes.
Ooh.
Well,
Andy
I'm sure
Hillier and
we'll,
Kilby having a good old battle at the moment.
Sorry, who's having a good battle?
Andy Hillier and Rory Kilby, or were. Rory's pulling away from him now.
Alright, we'll go back in the replay, see if we can catch what happened. Yeah, we see Andy.
Looks like Rory, yes, Andy's run wide and Rory has made a move on him, going up towards Sheen.
Yes, I mean, it definitely looks that way, and Andy's had to actually back out the corner, basically.
Yeah, nicely done.
Yeah, very nicely done. He struggled a little bit with that corner all through the race. He's run wide a couple of times. So we join right now. We're on Lee Hems as he chases down Marek Dvorak and Roman Frala.
There's also a bit of a freeway battle going on between our esteemed leader and Peter Lambert and David Lolek, which goes it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and Hitman has got. He's still not got to grips with that Porsche's rear end. It was sliding all over the place there.
Oh dear. Are we going to see a classic Porsche spin out?
Yeah, there's every chance. He had issues last night in Learn to League, and it's still looking very twitchy.
Let's go on board with Dennis McGallagher now. Let's see if watch what the driver is doing. See if we're getting any opposite lock in as he comes round the first corner down the hill. Not much at the minute.
Is Timmy still racing? Because he's going to get a penalty if so.
Oh, let's have a look.
He is. Thomas
He is,
Loverick.
yeah, P11 currently.
Yeah.
He's actually just having an issue. Yeah, Hitman.
Oh, just as I click off him, Dennis McGallagher runs wide.
Yeah, he lost it going through. Is that Graham Hill? Is it Graham Hill Bend? Or I made that one up. Woo! I remembered one.
Wide, and he's run. Oh, and he gets a bit of a tank slapper, and he runs onto the grass.
Oh, so any more information on the Loverick incident? Then what caused that?
So he, I haven't even been to the track. I still can't remember the corner names, but he nudged Eddie Wilkins just on the exit, sending Eddie into the wall.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Is that the Druid's hairpin?
No, it is the 2 corners after that onto the back straights.
Surtees.
Oh, you've got a better memory than I have.
Well, only because I've said fucking Surtees so many times, and I ruined my lap time.
Well, let me know when you're about to apply that, and we'll get a live reaction shot as it comes in.
Does anyone know if we are we implementing pit stops in this shortened race? Not that the race.
Yeah, no, there's no mandatory pit stops in this race.
Okay, so if he doesn't serve his time penalty, then he gets applied at the end of the race, because he hasn't come in for a pit stop. if you
Yeah.
decide to pit.
Yeah. I don't even know if there is a pit window this race. There's no one. There's not one displayed.
Interesting. Pit window must be open because they wouldn't have been able to do the 90-minute race without a pit window. All they've done is
Oh,
use the time.
there was definitely a pit window, but when they changed server and reset, I don't know if it got reapplied as a pit window.
I hope everyone put enough fuel in.
Well, they were all told there's no mandatory stops.
Yeah. Some might have been thinking, I can pit, so I'll go lighter fuel.
Oh well.
That might
I
be a
wish,
unfortunate strategy.
I wish them the best of luck with the now.
Ooh, I think Stephen Kroll has issues. He is in the pits as we speak. I don't know. He's come into the pits. I don't know whether. Yeah. So I don't know whether he. Well, obviously he's able to pit, so the pit window has not affected him. But I don't know. Was he 25 minutes into the race? Yeah. Okay, so there's definitely a pit window. Yeah. You don't need that information. So these are the guys who are definitely going, not trying to push their tyres the whole race. And trying to make sure they get fresh tyres. I wonder how many people will do that because you're going to lose a good minute or so in the pits. Indeed, that's wise words. Yeah. Was he talking about pit stops at the time, or trying to start a fight at Brands Hatch? Not working. Yeah. He would have loved this as well. You know, the absolute shit show that has been racing tonight. He enjoys restarts. Well, Timmy Loverick is making a move on Rob Larby. Rob Larby touched the grass a little bit, and Timmy is alongside him. He's clear ways. He's got the inside line. He's got the better drive out the corner as well. Capitalised on Rob Larby's mistake there. Yeah. Pity you have to give it up with a 10-second penalty he's getting, but you know.
He's about to. Right.
Do it now. He's just completed the overtake. Just to really.
Yeah.
Here comes the pain. Thing of beauty. Live stewarding is in action. I almost want to jump into the voice channel just to hear what happened. Yeah. Yeah. Hear the cries of anguish. No. Yeah. Oh, he's lost it. Oh, he very nearly lost it just going out of Sheen. Yeah. A bit too much grass. He very quickly gapped Rob Larby, but I think Rob might be having issues, but he's now right back up behind him because of that mistake. Yeah. Yeah. See what else is going on. Bruce Oos is right behind Michael Stevens. He's having a look going into T1. Bruce is having a very good race. Wouldn't normally have had him in the same sort of part of the race as Stevens, or unless Stevens has had any incidents. But he's having a very, very good races, Bruce. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, he disappeared off for a sabbatical in season 7. After season 7, had a break, fell in love, fallen back in love with the game. Oh, we have an incident with Mr. Stevens involved. Yeah, yeah. It was. I don't think it was Bruce who was involved. I just caught the tail end of it. 29, car 29.
Yeah.
Santiago. So Stevens was looking at the inside. He got the corner, and Santiago's tagged him on the exit of the corner. Almost out Bruce. Bruce's luck must have changed then, because last season he would definitely have died there. Yeah. So Bruce marches on up into 14th now. There's a. I don't want to influence the stewarding at all, but that's definitely an incident that's going to get looked at, I think.
Slow but steady.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Where is
It has seemed to. It doesn't seem to be quite so bad now. I'm guessing you're playing catch up still, are you?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, because since I've joined, there's only been a dozen or so contacts, so I don't know what you're playing at.
Ooh, okay. Who was that? 223. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, 223 is the one that's quit already, isn't it? So,
Checking on my teammate who's on the attack against Andy Hillier. Javier Salmon. Jacob Hale on the attack against Pordy Moore. Oh, yeah, he is pointing the right way at all there. Let's see what happened there. I think he's just overcooked it. Yep, too much grass. Grass. And a lovely pirouette there off a wall. Beautifully. Eddie Wilkins in the pits. Matt Keys in the pits. I haven't paid much attention to it. He is right behind him. Yeah, 3 tenths behind him.
ooh. Whoever 426 is going to get a penalty for a previous incident as
Hale.
well.
Jacob
Yes.
I mean, this is a great thing because he's not even around to defend himself. It's working beautifully. He can't serve a mutus or anything, so.
Is he gone?
No, he's still
No,
around. He's just normally he's in the steward's room muting people. Hand out the pain, Phil. Hand out the pain.
I think he came off not brilliantly, so it's only going to be a. Something's gone after that. All right, hang on a minute. One incident at a time.
Yeah, I think we saw this one earlier. I think Javier Farrow 3-3 was caught up in it, was it not?
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a bit of a battle on still up in for the last podium place. with Lee Hems, Roman Fralla chasing Cormac Quinn. Rich Gasson is having a lonely race. He's just bashing out. What? I don't mean it like that. He's banging out 124s. Bashing it. That sounds wrong. He could definitely say that. Yeah. So Wayne Bennett as well having a good race, up 7 places into 16th. Bane Wennett, sorry, Bane Wennett. All of our earlier pitters so far have all running in last, 30th down to 35th. So there's none of them who were. Oh, and Stephen Kroll is yellow flagged. He's gone off. What's happened to Stephen? Stephen Kroll has been in the pits. He's taken too much at Sheen and hit the wall. That is not going to be good, since he's already done his pit stop. He's not going to enjoy that. So, just on ACC race control, when you're looking at the view statistics screen, it says T pit. Is that time in pits? It is, yeah. So we can see who's suffered the damage, and because Stevens Kral's pit time was 57 seconds, only 35 seconds stopped. Darren Menzies, on the other hand, had a 2 minute and 7 pit stop, and that was a 1 minute and 59 stationary pit stop. Yeah, he's butt last. Yeah, he's. I think he's trying to unlap himself at the moment. Because he's 35 seconds behind 34th place, so he's now having to try and unlap himself, which is a hard thing to do because you don't want to muck up anyone else's race, but at the same time you want to try and make inroads, don't you? That's it. Yeah, I think I've just seen Javier Farre has made up a place overtaking Menno Deckers. Oh, gone out. Yeah. It's bad news for him. And Bruce is yellow flagged as well. Oh, what's happened to Bruce? He was having such a good race. He's just lost it. I think that is at Westfield or Sheen, I think it was. He's rejoined safely, but yeah, Sheen, that was. It's lost him 5 places, though. Yeah. Pavel Joswick has just overtaken Goncalves through turn 1. Neatly done down the outside. Oh, just about held it, yeah. And we've got another incident back there as well.
Could you just go and tell them to stop doing that?
Just stop incidenting people.
Oh, I can't keep up.
I don't think it was. No, actually, he just had a really bad drive out the corner, don't we? I think he might have car issues because he just seems to be missing every apex at the moment and really struggling for speed. So yeah, he's gone off again there at Sheen. He's about to get overtaken by someone else. Dieter van Brabant, I think. So Yeah, he seems to be struggling a lot with that BMW. Maybe got some damage there. Even top line speed seems to be, don't know, just seems to be struggling a lot. His last lap was, having said that, D2V almost crashed trying to overtake him. But his last lap was a 1:29 from Dieter van Brabant. That's a struggle.
So he got taken out by Jacob Hale, went off, but let go of his brakes and came back onto the track at about 90 degrees. He may argue that he wasn't in control, but he wasn't holding his brakes.
Yeah. And Manu Deckers has a stop-go 30. That's presumably his own.
That's his own doing. Yeah.
Is that speeding in the pit lane? Was it?
Yeah.
Or...
Must be. Isaac Santiago trying to pull a fast one here because his car number has 46 written on it, but he's actually number 29, and he's trying to get away with murdering Mr. Stevens, and he's not going to get away with it on my watch.
Yeah. 10 additional 5 seconds.
Yeah, additional.
Imposter syndrome. Being an imposter. Now, the battle for third place is still going on. We've only got Fraller, Hems, and Quinn all separated by less than a second. He's been behind them now for a while, just not quite latched on to the two of them. But I find this a bit annoying because I was and Fraller almost lost it there. I find it a bit annoying because last season Cormac was my teammate and he really struggled for form, and I blame him for my bad performance. As you know, the team was just infected by his poor form. So to see him running in third is galling now, but. Yeah, obviously I tend to try and pin all my poor performances on someone else, so Cormac is the obvious target here. Well, that was the tactic we discussed before race. In my absence, is just frustrate everyone else, but doesn't seem to be able to do it tonight. Doesn't seem to have all the people behind him quite yet. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's given Cormac some breathing space at last, but see if Hems can push on now. Oh, Cormac has gone off. He has gone off. He's going to lose at least one, probably two. Oh, no. I think he managed to get a sufficient exit out of there. And he looked a bit shaky. He's still got a bit of grass and gravel on his tyres, so there's every chance that Cormac might be in trouble. Yeah. Here we go. What's going to happen? Lots of space given. Cormac's hit the curb, pushed himself wide. Sketchy stuff. They both gave themselves a lot of space. Very, very respectful, but Cormac gave so much space that he ran out of track on the other side. Yeah, he's made a quick escape whilst this fighting's been going on. Now, Carlos Barros is attacking Mick Tartan at the moment. I've just seen a Steam notification telling me that Wayne Bennett is playing ACC, but I mean, he's been playing ACC for quite some time, so I don't know why that's just started happening. He does, and also Carlos Barros is having a right look at Mick Tartan's rear end as we speak. And Marek Dvorak is now on this case, so it's been a tough couple of laps for Cormac. That. Yeah, now he's got to defend from Dvorak, who is right up his chuff. No, I'm not. I wouldn't want to say it. Now there's a great battle going on between Dave White, Bruce Oos, and David Lolek. Bit of a freeway action there if you're interested. Yeah, side by side into T1. Yeah. Bruce has held his position. It was a four-way battle, in fact, because Pavel Joswick has joined the party. Four dads going at it hard at Brands Hatch. That's what we came here to see. Yeah. Yeah. There's always a chance something could happen with those two around. So I'm going to guess that we have just got the 7 guys who pitted. I'm guessing they're the only ones who are going to pit. All the others are going to go straight through. No point in pitting now, is there? No, they're all last. Wasn't the tactic. I think most of them were repairing damage, to be fair, looking at the length of the pit stops. So he's just taking the point for as fast as that. But he had so much damage that I don't think he was going to be able to compete with the rest of the golds. Stephen Kral was the only one he might have been able to compete with after Stephen pitted, but his pit was 1 minute less than Darren Menzies. So this is still the battle to be looking at there. Lolek, White, Bruce Oos, and Pavel Joswick. They're all fairly close to. Oh no, Rory Kilby chasing down Mario Mariano. Any excuse to get a bit of Bentley action. Now, how are you dealing with not having any Nissans on the grid this season, Alex? Especially with Rory's livery. He does like a good livery. He's got the attack on at the moment on Mario. He's looking to gain 24th place. That is for second place in class as well. And yep. Problem is that Rory has given way to Rich Gasson there to let him through, which is very respectful. But he's given up time on Mario, and Rich is he's miles ahead. So he probably didn't time that very well. He could have done that a little bit later, but he is now back up behind Mario and attacking, going towards T1. Yep.
Yes.
You have a problem?
Yes. Test. All right. I think I was just seeing in the chat that they're only picking up one of us, and I think the person they were picking up was you, not me.
I was going to say your voice has just changed, so that's probably what the problem was.
Yeah.
I've been talking to myself, or Phil's joined in occasionally, but
yeah, I think
So they've been listening to me and watching what you're seeing.
Yes, makes great sense. Doesn't
Possibly
it?
frustrating.
Very frustrating experience. Well, that's really unfortunate, but I should be back now.
You definitely sound like you're back.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you know. Okay, so we've been missing everything I've been saying for the last God knows how long. That's not great.
What battle are you watching at the moment? I'm still following Rory Kilby trying to get past Maddie Orr.
Yeah, I was as well. So that unfortunately worked out quite well towards the end. But anything I was saying about replays was just completely going over everyone's head.
Oh,
Dave
we
White's
have an
just-
incident. Dave White has gone off. Yeah.
Yeah, he just looks like he ran wide into the corner. There was nothing. I was watching him at the time. There's nothing really to say about it.
He just overtook, I think, a lapped car and then just misjudged it.
Yeah.
Or was it another? Can't see who that is. Yellow car.
Looks like it might not be another space for Mick Tartan over Rob Larby. It is.
Yeah. Yeah. Carlos Barros is lurking behind Rob as well, with intent.
Yeah.
Bruce
let's see.
has lost a place to Pavel Joswick. Bruce is from his peak of 14th place. He's dropped a few places now.
Yeah, let's go back and just see if we can catch that overtake as it was happening on the replay. No, we can't, because I've not rewound it enough.
I will be seeing it momentarily. I will inform you what happened. Bruce has it. I don't know. Bruce was just he was just going very slowly out of Sheen.
Yeah.
Don't know why. He let a car past, whether it was a lap car, and then he just let Joswick through as well. I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit of an odd one.
I'm just keeping an eye on Marek Dvorak on chasing down Cormac Quinn. He's
Rory is still all over the back of Mario trying to get that second place in the bronze class.
That's a good point, actually. I haven't been paying that much attention to the bronze class. Well, not them specifically, to classes in general.
And yes, so to go through that, Andy Bentley is having a storming race in the silver class, leading the silver class, with Thomas Pichon and Wayne Bennett in second and third. Dieter van Brabant is leading the bronze class with Mario Mariano, debutant in the DGSR League, having a sterling race in bronze in second place. Rory Kilby in third. So
yeah.
It's good to see we got Rory Kilby this season is probably selected a competitive car for the first time ever, which I've banging on about him to do for a long time because I know he's a better driver than he's shown, but he keeps driving cars which are impossible to drive. So he is having a nice first race in a competitive car.
Yeah.
I think he might get this place. He's been all over the back of Mario for the last few laps now, and he's having a look up at Druid's corner up the inside. He's gone for it. Mario's giving him space, and it was a little bit divey. And I think he's given a place back. Yeah, I think he felt he dived up there, so he gave a place back. Good.
That was definitely sketchy. It was very well done of Mario to avoid
him.
Contact. But
and good sportsmanship from Rory to give a place back as well.
Yeah, I'm just watching the replay of that now. You can see his position, but it's always dicey doing that into Druids.
Yeah. Yeah, he had the drive, but he just wasn't quite alongside to be able to do it. And if he'd stuck it really close to the curb, it would have been fine, but he ran a little bit deep. So the fact that Mario had to compromise his line to let him, to avoid contact, obviously, that's why Rory gave a place back. Oh, and Mario lost it going through Dean. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's hope he can get going again.
Oh, just as I'm looking away from him as well, every time.
He has rejoined, but he's still third in bronze. Let's hope he can keep the car, because he's only got a couple of minutes going, so let's hope he can nurse the car home, still claim that third place in the bronze class.
Yeah,
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That battle is over, so let's move on. Thomas Loverick, with that 5-second penalty still, trying to attack Andy Bentley. Mick Tartan, if Mick can get within 5 seconds of Timmy, then he will claim that place after the checkered flag, won't he? He's currently 6.5 seconds behind him, so he needs to find a second and a half. But Timmy is behind Andy Bentley, so whether that will slow him up a little bit. And we can see
Might well do, you know, because
the relative is tumbling. Well, I say tumbling; it's gone back up now. But yeah, that's one to watch. That might be a result for Mick after the checkered flag if he can get close enough.
yeah, it might well do as well, because Andy Bentley is lapping slower than Thomas is. So if you can't get past, he's going to have to be forced to slow down.
Yeah, about 6 tenths last time. So
Yeah. And that will give him just enough. I think it'll give Mick just enough if he pushes a bit to catch up.
all right, we're on the final lap, Mr. Gasson. We haven't spent much time talking about him, but it's because he's 10 seconds ahead.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, what is there to say? Well done, Rich.
Yeah. Solid race. I didn't see the start of the race. Obviously, I was otherwise engaged, but I presume was it a clean pass because he was in second place to start with, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, I mean it's been a very clean. It was a very clean start, and it would have been a much more interesting battle. Looks like I don't know who that was. That was Sean Cardis that just slammed into a wall on stream.
That might cost him. Oh no, I think he's going to be all right. Andy Hillier's a long way behind him, so
yeah, I'm just we're on board now with Rich Gasson as he finishes his final lap of the race. He's getting blue flags everywhere.
he just no need to overtake these cars now. Just bring it home.
Exactly. So we're just gonna watch that.
Oh, we're pulling over anyway.
Yeah. So I mean, he's got to time this right as well. There's 4 seconds left. I think that's enough.
Yeah, it's fine. He's fine.
Yeah. And
So
here comes Rich Gasson across the line. He wins race 1 of Dadsco Sim Racing Season 10 at Brands Hatch.
yeah, he's beaten them all off.
He's beaten them all off, and now we're going to watch the silver leader as he comes around for his final lap. Andy Bentley at Penelope pit stops.
Now, Mick Tartan doesn't look like he's going to gain that place after the checkered flag.
No.
Isaac Santiago, however, David Lolek is behind him, but that's not for class position. That's just going to be track position. They the only ones with 5 seconds. Javier Farre was the other, wasn't he?
Yeah. And it looks like our bronze leader is already finished. It's D2V.
Yeah, they were lapped, so yeah. Oh, after track incidents there. After checkered flag incidents there, that's fine.
Yes.
Well done. Well done. So, Phil, how are you doing back there?
I am almost there. I'm on. Everyone's just messing around now, right? These
Yeah.
Ignore them.
No, we want you to review them all.
If they're doing donuts on the home straight, then you should find them as well as give them time penalties, I think.
So I gave in total 4 penalties. I would have given 5, but the guy had left, so we think about what to do next with that one. And I think we're going to need to all have a little look at that start because there was a mid-pack coming together. There was a little bit hard to judge that probably needs a second pair of eyes. But other than that,
We'll do
clean race.
We can do that in the steward's room if it needs to be. That's
Yep.
absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Especially if someone did completely fucking send it, they need to be held to account.
Yeah. of
Good
course,
work, Phil. Well
absolutely.
done. Especially having to do a race and a half. It's,
It was
Right.
yes. We'll get the software working perfectly next time, so the timestamps all line up. But it was a first race that took 3 attempts to get going with one half of the iconic commentary duo and some technical hiccups. I think it went pretty good.
no one
Yeah.
died. In real life, no one died. So that's the main thing.
Yeah. Right. I am going to begin the abductions. Podium process. Getting Rich. I'm gonna get so we've got Rich Gas on for the golds. We're gonna get Andy Bentley for the silvers. If I can find him. If anyone can see him in the voice chat list.
Who are you looking for, sorry?
Andy Bentley.
Is he doing a runner, is he?
He might well have
He's not in
done.
the chat.
You can't do that. That's a 5-second penalty for that, not being in chat.
Yeah, that's good on there.
And for some reason I can't move Dieter Van der Brent. Why? Move to, there we go. Move to commentary box. Right.
Oh, Andy Bentley is there. He's just called Sandy Bentley.
Oh, of course, yeah, Sandy.
Hello, guys.
Right. I am going to leave the interviews to my co-commentator Ryan Greenaway.
Oh, okay.
Following the tradition that Christian always drops me in it.
Okay. Well, obviously I'm well prepared and completely expected to be asking questions. So, Rich, having had 1.5 races at Brands Hatch this evening, how are you feeling right now?
Hot and sweaty.
Good. That's how we want our dads, hot and sweaty. And I wasn't around for the first lap, so I didn't see what happened. Was it a good, clean start for yourself?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Obviously, starting with the Ferrari is difficult, so I'm doing all the brake boosting and trying to get as much as I can out of the starts because I do get eaten up. Got my elbows out a bit and managed to stick it, and yeah, that was that.
Good work, well done. And then after that, I don't think you saw another rival, so you just had to negotiate your way through the lapped cars eventually.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I was sort of slowly dropping Harper, which obviously I don't ever do. So I don't know if he just had damage or he's just struggling a bit. But I found a bit more pace in that race because I in the previous one that got restarted, I changed the ride height a little bit and I didn't like it. So
okay,
I was quite happy for the restart.
Parc Fermé changes then.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, congratulations on your first win of the season. It's a good start of the season, nice and solid.
Very good.
Andy, congratulations. Silver, first class in silver. Well done.
Thank you.
And
all right.
Yeah, and do you have a event-free race?
Yeah, it was a sort of boringly tactical second half, I think. So in the first start, under a bit of pressure from Pavel behind to start with, and then I think he made a couple of mistakes and dropped back. So it gave me a bit of breathing space. And then after the restart one, I thought, well, stick a lot of fuel in, and I knew the rears were going to be a problem, so I just turned up the traction control.
Yeah.
And worked on keeping him behind me. And then I think, again, he had some issues. So, and then it was just a case of managing gaps front and back. I wasn't quick enough to fight forwards. So
no, well,
it was just a case of,
You were some way ahead of the next silver class car in the standings anyway, so I don't think you had any battles for class position in the race, which is obviously a good thing. But with the team championship in mind, you obviously have to think about the track position as well now.
Well, that's it, yeah.
We had to do in the past, I suppose, is it?
No, that's right.
So you always going to be battling with the golds as well, not just thinking about the ones behind you. Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
And Dieter, congratulations on taking the bronze class tonight. How did you feel the race went for you? Obviously successful from the class point of view, but you had a generally clean race.
Yeah, pretty clean actually. There was some mayhem in the start, so I could avoid all of that, and for the rest it was pretty clean. So I had to let a couple of silvers pass me, but for the rest I didn't have any battles too actually with the bronze class.
Excellent. And anything from this race that you'll be taking forward to next week's race? Any sort of setup changes or just tactics or things that you found out about the car that you're going to be focusing on for the next race at Kota?
Well, the main thing is that I was always driving Hymo setups and tried to go this weekend, and they seem pretty good, so I think I'm sticking with the go.
Okay. Well, congratulations to our 3 class winners. Excellent start to the season for you. And enjoy the rest of your evenings.
Thank you, mate.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Right.
Thank you, guys,
Later.
and congratulations. I'm looking forward to seeing how you progress throughout the season.
Same.
Yeah.
Curious. Okay, thanks.
Well done, Alex. Sterling job in
Thank
difficult circumstances, and hopefully you have your. Is Christian back next week? Is he?
I believe so. Yes. So that was race 1 of Dad's Go Sim Racing, season 10. It's obviously not everything went well, but congratulations to our class winners of Rich Gaslin in the golds, Andy Bentley in the silvers, and Dieter Vanterbrandt in the bronze class. I think, all things considered, that second race was pretty darn good and pretty classic for us. As Hitman would say, if nothing went wrong,
you wouldn't
believe it.
Yeah, you think something was up. Yeah, it was. Yeah, obviously there'll be a FIA investigation into the laptop or server issues that were experienced earlier, possibly because it's such a high-profile event. Maybe it was a DDoS attack. Who knows?
Yeah, and I may be around for next week. My next guaranteed appearance will be in 4 weeks' time.
Blimey.
Yeah. So I may join it in 2 weeks' time for the commentary. So I'm sure Christian will be back next week. And Phil will be here as well, and I don't know if I'm sure you'll probably be racing, Ryan.
I'm hoping to race, although being COTA, I might use this as an excuse. But I've already got another week that I've got to miss because of a different event, so I can't really afford to drop too many rounds. I don't want to let my teammate down.
Very true.
I should probably just take my medicine and do COTA.
Yeah. Well, I hope to see how your racing progress and how the team goes, and I think we'll leave it there. So it's a good night from me, Alex Robinson, and
good night from me.
Good night, everybody.